Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. अहिलेको video is going to be a little bit different किनभने यो भिडियोमा चाहिँ I'm going to critique my own form. So धेरै एडिटरहरु पनि हुँदैन. It's just going to be more of a raw video. अनि मैले चाहिँ यो सकासम्म हप्तामा एकचोटी चाहिँ गर्न सबैजना रेकमेन्ड गर्छु regardless of if you posted or not. तर हप्तामा एकचोटी चाहिँ एउटा practice session जस्तो गर्ने के the lifts that needs improvement. The liftलाई चाहिँ just जिममा आउने practice गर्ने, भिडियो खिच्ने अनि form आफै एनालाइज गर्ने, आफूले कति नलेज छ त्यसमा एनालाइज गर्ने और कोही साथीहरुलाई और कसैलाई देखाउने. And that's how I started the whole YouTube thing किनभने मैले चाहिँ पहिला भिडियो खिच्थे अनि पछि अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ मैले अरूलाई देखाउँथे कस्तो थियो छ यो फर्म र टिप्सहरु दिनु त्यस्तो भनेर. So if you also want your form to be critiqued, मलाई भिडियो पठाउनु हुन्छ. If you want I can either make a YouTube video out of it or private feedback पनि म दिन सक्छु. So let's just not waste any time and let's jump to the video. The video is more of a strongman type training अनि मैले चाहिँ mainly भनेको चाहिँ axle press, log press एउटा गरेको छु, shoulder press एउटा गरेको छु अनि त्यसपछि अर्को accessory move हरु गरेको छु अनि let's see. I think yo is not that bad of a lift. Tara चाहिँ it could be better. If I rewind this and let's see if I break it down here, I have been more stable here. And then boom. Not a bad one actually. Arco set. Guys, always one tip चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ भने जिममा लिफ्ट गर्ने बेलामा especially when you are creeping towards that heavy set, rush गरेर कहिले पनि नगर्नु के. Always take your time, set up the weight, set up everything. अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ के भन्छ आइसकेपछि पुरा make sure गर्ने that your form is good, right? Shoulders back, chest back, chest front. Make sure your neck is aligned, breathing मा ध्यान दिने, खुट्टा कहाँ छ properly turn भएको okay and all that thing ध्यान गर्छ, then you lift. That's really decreases your chance of injury rather than just going and lifting. I see a lot of people do that. A second pause. Okay, your video much if you see for a split second मैले चाहिँ fully माथि ल्याउन सकेको थिएन, which means that I really need to use the hips. Alright, next set. I think I improved अघिको set मा अहिले. Good, see? One smooth motion. And so यसमा चाहिँ यो movement मा चाहिँ pressing चाहिँ हल्का बिग्रेको छ मेरो. So if you notice here, if I go back a little bit and press it again, see यसमा चाहिँ एउटा smooth motion नभइकन चाहिँ हल्का लास्टमा चाहिँ अप्ठ्यारो हल्का अड्केको छ. That shouldn't happen. Again, यो सबै movement चाहिँ कस्तो किन हुन्छ भने when I'm using my shoulders a lot more, तब गाह्रो हुन्छ because shoulder itself is a very small muscle and त्यसले push गर्न चाहिँ गाह्रो हुन्छ हैन त्यत्रो वेटलाई. त्यसको सट्टा चाहिँ if I use all the muscles from the lower body, especially even starting from the ankle, ankle, knees and hips, तीनटै combo movement गरेर if I press it, the weight is going to be a lot more easier to push and it's a lot less stress on the shoulders as well. I do remember this set actually. मैले चाहिँ खास गरी गरेको बेलामा I think I really activated the glutes तर यो गरिरहेको बेलामा एक्सरसाइज गरेको almost 1 hour भइसकेको थियो. And mind you, I don't film and show every set किनभने त्यस्तो गर्दा टाइम मात्रै बढी वेस्ट हुन्छ. मैले चाहिँ at least यसमा 10-12 वर्किङ सेटहरु गरेँ अनि यो चाहिँ almost towards the end of the working set हो. अनि त्यसपछि सबभन्दा गाह्रो हामीलाई के हुन्छ भन्दादेखि when the weight starts creeping up तब चाहिँ फर्महरु बिग्रिन्छ के. So that's what I'm trying to critique and see what I can improve next time. This actually might be one of the last set. And यो चाहिँ मैले खास गरी मेरो back हेर्नलाई गरेको. कति राउन्ड गर्छ कि straight हुन्छ कि and especially the back and neck position. Okay, let's pause that right there and see how मेरो चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ यस्तो गरेर टाउको गरेँ. That's something that I have been really working on for the past I don't know year to किनभने गाह्रो हुन्छ. A lot of people when they lift something they try to extend their neck यसरी हैन. And if you can see neck मा चाहिँ यहाँ धेरै नसाहरु जान्छ and when you try to do this it pinches a nerve a lot and there is a risk of injury here increases a lot more. Let's see, the squat was good. Pick it up, there you go. It's one smooth motion right there. Let's see. Good, let me just rewind this a little bit more. Knees, whereas I can't see the ankle obviously. So there is a good dip. There but it's going to be hard. So there is, I think, just enough dip right here. And boom. Pretty good. I'm happy with this. Our exercise was just push strict presses. It's the same weight that I did on an axle press. I'm just focusing on the pressing part. On your setup, it minimizes the eccentric load. Eccentric load is more important than concentric ones, which is true. I'm not going to disagree. But your Olympic lifting style moves, you really need to focus on the concentric part. On eccentric guard, my shoulder, my left shoulder actually, this one, has been injured for a while, and my eccentric shoulder press I feel like it bothers a little bit more. My shoulder is a lot better, and I am a lot stronger actually now than before. Even your shoulder press, you have to make sure that you are using your glutes a lot more and abs a lot more. Knees are bent, you have to make sure all the forces comes from the ground up. It's you get a lot more stronger. And even on all of this, you have to make sure that you set up properly, take your time and set up properly. Your last rep was a grind. I think after this one, it's a grind for me. Well, let's see. There you go. I didn't arch my back so much, which is good. But every time I noticed that the glute squeeze properly, the lift becomes a lot easier, glutes and abs. So make sure you know that. Bamboo bar. It really looks like a bench press and works on the chest, and it does work a lot. But using shoulder stabilizer exercise, as you can see, using band your bar pani ati halincha ani त्यसमा band राखेर मुनि यो kettlebell झुन्डापछि it's going to be a very hard किनभने यो जम्मा I think 12 kilos kettlebell and each side but it still is so hard, and if you can see the bar moves so much that it's so hard to control. But that's why I'm going to say shoulder stabilizer, rotator cuff, so that's what it works a lot more on. And त्यसले चाहिँ in turn चाहिँ हाम्रो bench press तिनीहरु बनाउँछ, plus यो भित्रको मसलहरु छ जुन हामी चाहिँ त्यसलाई वर्क गर्दैनौं, which is why it's very important for us to really take our time and work out. A lot of मान्छेहरुको, including myself, rotator cuff को injury चाहिँ हुने chances हरु बढी छ. अनि मैले जब पनि यो गरे अनि त्यसपछि यिनीहरु गरे, अरु physical therapy को exercise हरु गरे, अनि चाहिँ यो pressing मा चाहिँ मैले concentric move, press मात्रै गर्ने move मा ध्यान दिए. तब चाहिँ from then my shoulder has been improving a lot. As you can see from here, down view, the bar moves a lot more. It's very hard to push the bar up, especially the eccentric part is very difficult just to control that weight, but that's what you want. And this is the last set. If it's too easy on this one, your muscles are not working, you can really feel the difference. But you kind of want the bar to wobble, and you have to really struggle to keep that form. I mean, I can understand that there is gymहरुमा यो सामानहरु छैन, but बारमा पनि तपाईले चाहिँ यो ब्यान्डहरु टासेर त्यो weight platesहरु नै मात्र झुन्डायो भने पनि you do get some effect. You don't get all the effect of the bamboo bar of this, but you do get some effect. It's a great shoulder stabilizer, muscles exercise, and I encourage you guys to do it. I think that's it for this video. मैले जम्मा 3टा exercise मात्रै गरेको थिएँ, and I really encourage you guys to really take your time and have a practice session every now and then, a form check session, you know. And त्यसले गर्दा चाहिँ you really know what you're good at and what you are not, and it gives you an opportunity to improve. It's a long video, I know that. But if you have been watching this video up to this point, thank you very much. I hope you like it. Any other question or case, or if you want me to critique your farm, feel free to send me an email of the clip, and if you're okay with it, I'll make a video on it so that other people can also learn. I can even blur your face if you want, and for your privacy, or if you don't want any of that, I'll just send you a text and see what else can you improve. But I hope you guys are okay with me posting stuff on YouTube just so that other people can learn. That's about it. I'll see you in a long video. Thank you very much for sticking to the end.